All right, so this one is about verbs. Maybe it's about the tense of the verbs, maybe it's about the structure of the sentence, but I do notice that some of these verbs are singular and some of them are plural. So it might be about verb agreement. So let's see if that matters, right? So we have A is singular, has enhanced, B is plural, are, C is plural, have, and D is also plural, enhanced. If you need help with these, then try to think of a simple sentence and use words that are either singular or plural, like he, she. Those are both singular. They is plural. So in this case, we would say something like they enhance their grades, right? So multiple people enhance their grades. We wouldn't say he enhance his grade. We would say he enhances his grade. That would be the singular. So let's see. I don't know. A is the odd one out here. Bengali author Toru Dutt's A Sheaf Gleaned in French Fields, a volume of English translations of French poems. Well, that's one thing, right? What are we talking about? We're talking about the book, right? So it's a long title, but it's a book, so that's one thing. So that book has enhanced scholars' understanding of the transnational and multilingual context in which Dutt lived and worked. So there's no doubt here. It's definitely A because it's one book that we're talking about, but notice all the things that they did to kind of confuse us. The title of the book is long. They then include this extra phrase, which we need to ignore. It has 2 commas around it. And that's telling us we're interrupting our thought here, and we're getting like a little bit of a positive, this extra clause that gives more detailed information about what we're talking about, but it's an extra clause. The subject of the sentence cannot be there. So they're hoping that you kind of read it like that either translations or poems, both of which are plural, they're hoping that you read those as the subject, but we just kind of have to ignore it. Bengali author Toru Dutt's book has enhanced scholars' understanding. That's my sentence. And it's very clear that that's the answer if we read it like that. But of course, the SAT is going to go out of their way to make you go out of your way to understand the sentence. So just be careful whenever they're testing things like subject-verb agreement, sentence structure. You've got to pay attention to where we have these extra interrupting phrases and make sure we understand where we can find subjects of sentences and how to read around those extra clauses.